डेलीगेशन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पूर्व राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्रीमान वेंकैया नायडू जी के नेतृत्व में आंध्र प्रदेश और उड़ीसा में आया। उसी से संबंधित ये डेलीगेशन प्रधानमंत्री से मिला सुबह। उसी संदर्भ में माननीय वेंकैया जी अपनी बात रखेंगे और उसके बाद जो भी आपके सवाल होंगे उनका भी जवाब हम देने का प्रयास करेंगे। मैं वेंकैया जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस शुरू करें।
Friends, today is 26/11. 5 years have lapsed since a terrorist attack. It is time for the entire country to ponder over the fact whether we have learnt any lessons. Are we prepared? The question every government at the state, center, every involved and every citizen has himself or herself. It is time to introspect where we stand for fight against terrorism. Our neighbor, Pak, has not given up its state's policy of terror. It is aiding, funding and training terrorists continuously. And we as a nation has to learn the basic lesson that we should not link terror with religion, should not link terror with vote bank politics. Terror has no religion. And the important fact that we have to understand, as our enemies decided to subvert India, cripple it economically, giving shelter to all these people who are accused on 26/11, even Dawood and company, we were not successful to get them back. We have to understand the basic fact that as long as there is tension across the country, there cannot be attention towards the development. That's a basic lesson one has to learn. Coastal security still remains vulnerable even after 5 years. Our intelligence service still crippled by staff shortage. According to the Home Ministry, IB has a shortfall of 30%. Intelligence Bureau, it has only 18,795 personnel as against the sanctioned strength of 26,867, a shortfall of 30%. Incidentally, I am heading the Standing Committee on Home Affairs. RAW, Research and Analysis Wing, has an overall deficit in staff strength at 40%. The RAW also lacks crypto analysts who are supposed to break the enemy codes and ciphers, which is again critical deficiency. The RAW's additional secretary rank officer to head the telecommunication cadre is vacant for the last 3 years only. Five years after India's 26/11, we have not learned lessons that you can't run a space program, army or intelligence service with people on deputation. There are a lot of officers working in these important critical aspects on deputation. There is a serious neglect of all these critical areas. That much I can say. One of the former officers says, every year there are some discussions on this and some excellent decisions are taken, but nothing happens. So it is about time someone took it seriously. This is the opinion of a senior officer, IPS officer. Friends, the recent blast in Patna, in Dilsukh Nagar of Hyderabad, recent happenings in Bangalore, and many other places in the country indicate that local sleeper cells are active and are cooperating with terror groups across the border. So the BJP is of the opinion that there is a need to build a national determination against terror. Post 9/11, the Americans have substantially immunized their nation against terror. Why can't we do it? It is time that we introspect and come to conclusion that will be the real tribute and homage to those great sons who laid down their life, precious lives, for the safety and security of the country. This is what the BJP would like to advise the Congress party, its government, and also the people at large, that it's time for introspection and then time for determination, keeping aside all our other political, ideological differences whatsoever. Friends, today भारतीय जनता पार्टी केंद्रीय पार्टी के नेतृत्व में एक प्रतिनिधि मंडल आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री से मिला है। मैं, मेरा साथ पार्टी का महासचिव धर्मेंद्र प्रधान और पार्टी का वरिष्ठ नेता पूर्व केंद्र मंत्री श्री जुएल ओरान और पार्टी का लोकसभा सांसद हंसराज अहीर और पार्टी का आंध्र प्रदेश अध्यक्ष श्री जी किशन रेड्डी एमएलए और उड़ीसा सरकार में उस समय रेवेन्यू मंत्री और पार्टी का प्रदेश महामंत्री आजकल श्री मनमोहन सामल जी, हम लोग प्रधानमंत्री जी से मिले थे और प्रधानमंत्री को हमने उड़ीसा के दौरान, उड़ीसा का यात्रा के दौरान और आंध्र में भी जो स्थिति हमने देखा, अनुभव किया, जो हमको लगा, इसके बारे में एक विस्तृत जानकारी देते हुए एक विनती पत्र प्रधानमंत्री जी को हमने दे दिया है और प्रधानमंत्री जी को हमने अवगत कराया। उड़ीसा में 18 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स पहले ये साइक्लोन के संदर्भ में और उसके बाद जो बाढ़ आया उसका कारण से 1/4 पॉपुलेशन ऑफ ओडिशा इज अफेक्टेड और सबसे ज्यादा नष्ट हुआ किसानों को और मछुआरों को। ओडिशा में 15.5%, 5 लाख एकर्स स्टैंडिंग क्रॉप इफेक्ट हो गया। अभी अभी हार्वेस्टिंग का सीजन चल रहा है। हार्वेस्टिंग के पूर्व ये पूरा बाढ़ के कारण से फसल चले गए और 12 लाख एकड़ पैडी और 1.25 लाख एकड़ पल्सेस और 80,000 एकड़ हार्टिकल्चर डैमेज हो गया। पॉन कल्टीवेशन, केवाड़ा, कैज्यूनट कल्टीवेशन और कोकोनट क्रॉप्स भी डैमेज हो चुका है। 18,500 ग्रामीण इलाका में बाढ़ का प्रभाव रहा और 1.32 करोड़ पीपल आर अफेक्टेड बाय दिस, और इसमें से 70 लाख कैटल लाइव स्टॉक भी अफेक्ट हुआ इंक्लूडिंग पोल्ट्री, और मछुआरों का 8,190 बोट्स ध्वंस हुआ है और 31,000 नेट्स जो फिशिंग के लिए वो लोग ले जाते वो भी ध्वंस हो गया है, और 4 लाख मकान जो उड़ीसा में गरीब लोगों का जो समुद्र के इलाके में रहते हैं विशेष रूप में उस कोस्टल डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में ज्यादा सा नुकसान हुआ है, और कुछ इलाका में जो खेती करने वाले लायक जमीन है वहां सैंड कास्ट होने के कारण से, सलाइन का पानी वहां पहुंचने के कारण से वो अभी फसल के लिए लायक नहीं है, इसलिए वहां पूरा सैंड कास्टिंग रिमूव करना है तो उसके लिए डोजर्स का उपयोग करना पड़ेगा, और डोजर्स किसान खुद इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते, और साथ ही साथ वहां ड्रिंकिंग वाटर का भी मेजर प्रॉब्लम हो गया, पूरा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सिस्टम कोलैप्स हो गया, सभी इलेक्ट्रिकल पोल्स हमने देखा, पोल्स आर इधर अपरूटेड आर दे आर बेंडिंग, और एक हफ्ते के बाद भी वहां पावर रिस्टोर नहीं हो पाया। और साथ ही साथ मित्रों जो आंध्र प्रदेश में सिचुएशन है, आंध्र प्रदेश का दुर्भाग्य है इस 3 महीने में 3 बार एक फैलान और उसके बाद एक हेलेन, अभी अभी कह रहे एक लहर अभी चल रहे तूफान, इसके कारण से अभी तक जो जानकारी हमको मिला 31.8 lakh acres in 19 districts are affected, cotton 16.32 lakh acres, paddy 12.68 lakh acres, maize 86.500 acres, groundnut 55,000 acres, and other crops are 77,000. Other crops में ना ये मिर्ची और प्लांटेशन क्या कहते हैं, बनाना, हॉर्टिकल्चर क्रॉप्स 1.5 लाख एकर्स में नष्ट हुआ। उड़ीसा में 44 लोग मर गए, आंध्र में अभी तक जो जानकारी मिला उसके हिसाब से 54 लोग का जान गए। आंध्र प्रदेश को गत 10 साल में 45,000 करोड़ का नुकसान हुआ, मगर केंद्र सरकार ने अभी तक केवल 2,540 करोड़ रुपए दिया उनको। इसलिए मित्रों हमने दोनों प्रदेशों का स्थिति के बारे में प्रधानमंत्री को अवगत कराया और हमने कहा प्रधानमंत्री जी इस सिचुएशन को टैकल करना प्रदेश सरकारों के लिए संभव नहीं है, केंद्र सरकार का दायित्व तो बनता है प्रदेश के साथ हाथ मिला के सब लोग कंधा मिला के लोगों को रिलीफ, रेस्क्यू, रिलीफ और उसके बाद रिकंस्ट्रक्शन, रिहैबिलिटेशन ये बहुत जरूरी है। और विशेष रूप में जो आंध्र से अभी जानकारी मिला 1 लाख कोकोनट ट्री लाइवलीहुड है लोगों के लिए। देर आर फैमिलीज इन कोस्टल रीजन ऑफ आंध्रा कॉल्ड एज कोनासीमा, अमलापुरम एरिया। Families live only on coconut trees. If a family has 3 or 4 coconut trees, they can survive. That much income they get on a coconut tree. 1 lakh trees have gone. That's the area where the sea is like this. This is the land, sea is like this. On 3 sides there is sea and a river, and then there is an island of land. It's called a Konasima. Normal time it's very beautiful, very green, and people go there to see also the prosperity and also happiness. But unfortunately, one after another, in the recent cyclones and floods, that area is very badly affected. Today also, there is a danger of that area getting another calamity of what is called as Helen or Hell, I don't know. They are giving different names. There is an impending danger of another super cyclone Lehar. It is set to gradually strengthen further to become a very severe cyclone storm and maintain the same intensity over the next 3 days before making a landfall on 28th November at Kakinada. Lehar is expected to cause extensive damage to Kacha houses, disrupt power and communication and rail and road traffic in the same region, which is yet to recover from the damage caused by Helen and Helen cyclones earlier. As I told you, I chaired the meeting of the Standing Committee of Home. Yesterday I had a meeting. There the Home Department officials told me that this is going to be the biggest ever cyclone this Lehar is going to be biggest ever cyclone, which is likely to cause maximum damage to the areas which are going to be affected. We have explained this to Honorable Prime Minister. We have requested the Prime Minister. We have suggested to him that he should visit Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. PM promptly told me that earlier he planned to go over there because of some unforeseen circumstances. He could not go there. I told him it's not too late even now. Please make a visit to those two states so that people will get a message and confidence that the center is ready to give succor and moral support in this hour of crisis. This is what we have requested the Prime Minister. He said he will consider it positively. Friends, we have made some suggestions. I have just outlined those suggestions and then some. We have requested 5 lakh ex gratia for each of the person who is deceased for their family. Second, we have requested that all the houses which are destroyed should be rebuilt under Indira Awas Yojana for the BPL families, APL families, who are all, they cannot to join together and come to the rescue of the people of these affected states. The Prime Minister, of course, have agreed with us, and he said whatever is to be done, it will be done by the Government of India. This is what has happened. I only request the national media also to focus enough attention on this tragedy. See, if one goes and visits Andhra, it's really, tears are coming into the eyes because the way the devastation has taken place, particularly of the farming community. The standing crop about to be harvested by investing rupees on each acre and on each quintal of product, and cost even crop, the there will cost at least 2 rupees, 3,000. This is another problem. Crop lost, even to repay for the livelihood, they keep quiet. Okay, whatever. This is a regular activity for the farmers. I have been experiencing it. So that being the case, there is a need for enough attention and focus on these issues also, so that the rulers and the policy decision makers and the planning commission and the people, they understand this. The BJP, I have given this report to the party president and also sent a copy to leader of the opposition Lok Sabha, Srimati Sushma Swaraj, Sri Arun Jaitley in Rajya Sabha, and also to our leader Sri Radhakrishna Advaniji, so that the matter can be taken up in the coming session of Parliament. We will be taking up the issue of Andhra and Orissa in the coming session of Parliament to impress upon the government to act fast on these demands of the people of these two states. Friends, anything to be added, Kishan Reddy? He has put a question in assembly. I just out that question. Explain the
आंध्र प्रदेश का असेंबली में लगभग 9.5 ईयर से कांग्रेस सरकार, आंध्र प्रदेश में कांग्रेस सरकार है, दिल्ली में कांग्रेस सरकार है. मैं पूछा हूं लगभग, क्योंकि आंध्र प्रदेश में 10 साल में मैं नाम सुनाता हूं, एक जल तूफान आया, एक नीलम तूफान आया, एक लैला तूफान आया, एक ओग्नि तूफान आया, एक सुनामी आया. आप सब लोगों को मालूम है. एक पैलान आई, हेलेन अभी चल रहे. 28 से लहर अच्छा नाम लगाते हैं सुनामी को, साइक्लोन को, मगर कोई हेल्प हमारा आंध्र प्रदेश को नहीं दे रहे. मैं हमारा सरकार से, आंध्र प्रदेश सरकार से पूछा हूं असेंबली में, इस 9.5 ईयर्स में कितने असिस्टेंस, कितने पैसे सरकार, केंद्र सरकार से पूछे हैं, आप कितने दिए हैं? ये ऑफिशियल रिकॉर्ड है. उसमें वो हमारा सरकार जवाब दिया है. इस 9.5 ईयर्स में सेंटर असिस्टेंस हमारा आंध्र सरकार मांगे हैं 47,690 करोड़. इस पूरा हर एक साल का केंद्र सरकार अभी तक दिया है 2,740 करोड़ ओनली. 47,690 करोड़ को हम मांगे, तो हमारा सरकार मांगे, वो दिया है 2,740 करोड़. 5% दिया है. 5% असिस्टेंस हमारे को है. हमारा 33 एमपीस हमारा आंध्र से इस यूपीए सरकार को समर्थन करते हैं. केंद्र में 13 मिनिस्टर्स, यूनियन मिनिस्टर्स रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, मगर आंध्र कोई हेल्प केंद्र सरकार से हमारे को नहीं मिल रहे. पूरा नेग्लेक्ट करते हैं आंध्र प्रदेश को यूपीए सरकार.
और कुछ जोड़ना है? जुगल जी, मनमोहन जी.
नहीं सर, आप जाने के बाद केंद्र सरकार ने 1000 का डिमांड घोषणा किया। आज आप प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं, मैं उम्मीद कर रहा हूं कल पैसा रिलीज होगा।
हमारा ओर से इतना ही मित्रों, और ये लहर के बारे में 28 के बाद और एक बार मिलेंगे।
या मिस्टर वेंकट। आपका सवाल होगा।
One thing with Congress, they have been fair to all. Discrimination state, total the states. Tamil Nadu. Then we have to Kishan Reddy explained better having 33 MPs of the ruling party from Andhra Pradesh, 13 union ministers from Andhra Pradesh. This is the help the Andhra Pradesh government got in spite of so many cyclones that are affected the state. Secondly, you have a very heavy representation in Government of India. You have a finance minister who is from the state, and you know that it is the finance minister who plays an important role as and when any such calamity takes place to extend help to the states. And I don't know why the finance minister is not taking care of the state of Tamil Nadu. This is one lesson people of Tamil Nadu should draw and give adequate representation to the people who can raise their voice at the center. I don't want to say much politics on this. That's why I am not going beyond that. Mr. Chidambaram is from Tamil Nadu. He is the Minister for Finance. He was the Minister for Home and Finance. They play an important role vis-a-vis disaster management.
The only regret is the government is out of power for the last 47 years in Tamil Nadu. That's the only problem.
No regret at all.
या तबलीन।
Does he mean to say that the BJP has entered into his Atma and got all these things done in the lift and in Goa of what all the offences that have been alleged to have been committed by him? Atrocious. खुद हद होता है आरोप करने में भी हद होता है। हमारा कहना है हर एक व्यक्ति ऐसा बोलना शुरू करे फिर और अभी कुछ दिन के बाद डिमांड आएगा ये इंक्वायरी देश के बाहर होना चाहिए। ऐसा भी कुछ मांग करने वाले लोग भी मिलेंगे आने वाले दिनों में। कुछ लोग ऑलरेडी यूनाइटेड नेशंस में भी गया सो कॉल्ड ह्यूमन राइट्स के बारे में। हाँ, कुछ लोगों ने अमेरिकन अध्यक्ष को लिखा, ये भी उस श्रेणी में गया क्या? मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। इट्स रियली अट्रॉशियस। देयर हैज टू बी लिमिट फॉर मेकिंग एनी allegations like this. In what way BJP is concerned? We have no role to play in this. Let the law take its own course. And unfortunately, the attempts that are being done is to malign that victim, which is not acceptable at all. And nobody in the country will believe this sort of stories.
Yeah, Mr. Harish. Yeah.
Today, I don't want to get detracted on this issue.
Yeah, Mr. Harish Lakheda.
बीजेपी कहां से आए भैया? सरकार है तो भी फिर देखिए, देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम, प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. I found lot of pressmen going and asking the Chief Minister, what is the response of Goa government? Why you are not taking action? When the Goa Chief Minister said something that we are taking it seriously and we will not be influenced by the what do you call, he said about the profile of the person, then now people have started making attributing motives. On the other hand, you are saying, accusing the BJP that we have not acted fast or taken strong action. That the law will take its own course, and you are dealing with such sensitive cases. The investigating agencies has to be given full freedom. The Chief Minister of Goa told the investigating agencies, you have full freedom. Don't get worried about the profile of any individuals. You do it in a most professional manner, and then they are doing their best, and there is no interference from the political leadership at all. And secondly, they have to correct the evidence, they have to firm up the case, and then move forward. Political parties should not comment at every stage and then make the things complicated and give scope for the others to hide behind the so-called interference of politicians of their heinous acts.
Yeah, Mr. Majumdar.
वो तो उनको मालूम है ना, वो तो एक एक्सक्यूज हो सकता है. He thought it must be one of the escaping route to divert the attention. Secondly, you are all aware of his background. Why the Congress party is so concerned? Because they like him, and now people dislike both of them.
Sir, but will the same freedom be given in the case of Gujarat as well, sir? Now,
Definitely.
Sir, now
Definitely.
a committee has been set up to look into the whole scope.
Yes, yes. The government responsibility, and nothing to worry on that count. The law is allowed to take its own course. Don't try to connect these two cases. Why? Because this is another way. The Congress party is now hell broken. Because the Congress party is rattled, it is desperate. They are not able to answer the challenge of Narendra Modi. They have no match to Narendra Modi. That's why they are indulging in this cheap, dirty tricks of diverting the attention. Make 2611. They will not say anything. Today, IB chief has filed CBI chief has filed a petition in the Supreme Court how this government acts to get a laptop. It took 3 years for him, if I am right, as per the media reports. So 3 years to get a laptop, and then I have read out to you about the shortage in IB, shortage in RA, and also about the equipment that is required, and also I talked about the coastal surveillance, what is required. There are more than lakhs of fishermen, they are not yet given biometric and ID cards. As I told you, I head the standing committee and we have been continuously monitoring and reminding the officers. They have not come. The creation of jetties for those boats, speed boats, to go and then chase the terrorists or put a surveillance on them. The land is not even acquired so far in many cases. And then with regard to giving training for these people, because ordinary traffic constable cannot take care of the surveillance in the sea. He is not acclimatized to that weather also. And even that is not done so far, the training also. After 5 years, this is the experience we have learned about the coastal surveillance and security. But they have time. They are now overnight busy 24/7, Snoopgate and all, because they want people to forget Coalgate, Railgate and all the other gates of the Congress party. And they are imagining that BJP will change its prime minister. I can tell you the entire BJP is firmly standing behind Shri Narendra Modi. There is no question at all. The Congress has no answer. Let them suffer in whatever manner they like. But let them not divert the attention of the people from the major issues that are facing the country, including the lessons from 2611.
Yeah, Mr. Majumdar. Majumdar.
नहीं, फ्री इंडिया है. पाकिस्तान का फॉरेन मिनिस्टर आके इंडिया में सेपरेटिस्ट से मिल सकते हैं कश्मीर में, और भारत सरकार चुप है, तो इसके बारे में हम क्यों रिएक्ट करें ज्यादा? फ्री इंडिया है, किससे मिलना चाहते हो उनसे मिलने दीजिए. मैं जैसा मैंने शुरू में कहा, आज 2611 के अलावा और ये साइक्लोन के अलावा मैं ज्यादा डाइवर्शन करना नहीं चाहता हूं, कारण क्या इन दोनों सब्जेक्ट्स के साथ अन्याय होगा.
मिस्टर कमलेश.
No problem at all. No problem. As the Congress is not able to compete, and if you want to compete on behalf of the Congress party, we wish him best of luck.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much.
The best.